How's it going? How's it going? This is your boy, your buddy, your best friend, and your brother, Byron, once again. Hope everyone's doing well. Just wanted to run this by you guys. I had a call earlier today from one of the ladies who actually works at one of the mega churches. And I'm not gonna really put out the name of the church, but one of the mega churches, and she said she was calling just to, reach out to everyone who's, affiliated with the church, some of the online members, I guess, or those who may have contributed to the church, whatever. And one thing that God put on my heart to tell her is, well, she actually brought up the fact that they haven't opened the church since the whole COVID thing. And one thing that God put on my heart to tell her, and I hope she gets it back to the pastor, to be honest with you, or pastors, is everywhere I go during the day, a lot of businesses that I frequent, whether it's a fast food restaurant or a gym, grocery store, wherever, even some courthouses, wherever, where I'm at, there are lots of businesses. Oh, by the way, check out the tea. Just wanted to show you guys that. And what I told her is, I just straight up told her, you may agree to disagree with me on this, but I believe the church doors should be open. Because if you can have people sitting in at a restaurant eating, going into, grocery stores or clothing stores, or going to, auto mechanic shops to get their cars fixed, or even in schools, the church doors should be open. There's no reason for them not to be open, which lets you know what's really going on in this country. They're working hard. The evil one is working hard to do away with the church or shut down the church. And she kind of agreed with me somewhat. And my point in saying that was, I was hoping she'd get it back to, the pastors of that church, of that particular church. And I'm just having a hard time understanding why everything else can be open, but the church's doors are closed. Now, there are certain pastors I give, I pray for, certain pastors / evangelists that I give much credit to, and I continue to pray for. Pastor Locke. There's also, I guess, the evangelist Jonathan Shuttlesworth, and Marcus Rogers, and Bevelyn Beatty. They've been doing some phenomenal things for God also. God is really using them right now. So I just wanted to send a shout out to those people. Bevelyn Beatty, Marcus Rogers, Jonathan Shuttlesworth, and Pastor Locke. Definitely keeping you guys in prayer. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what God called you to do. Who else? I'm trying to think of someone else I wanted to shout out to, but they're out there. They're still performing God's work. They're doing what God called them to do, regardless of what's going on, regardless of and I call it a fake mandate with the mask and everything, shutdowns, whatever. It's fake. We all know it's for political gain. They're just using a quote unquote pandemic to get certain agendas across. Even on certain jobs, you're still allowed to go to work. You're still allowed to sit in training rooms and meeting rooms. Maybe not all, but there are some out there who, hey, you want to get training, come into the office to get it. Yeah, you got to wear your mask and all that crap. You got to stay 6 feet apart and all that, but they're still allowing you to come in. I'm just trying to figure out why A lot of churches aren't open. It doesn't make logical sense to me. I often wonder if John, Peter, Paul, Timothy, even Jesus himself, if someone would have told them, and you can find the answer to this just by studying your word, but if someone would have told them, you have to shut down the church doors because of some mandate by law, what would they have done? I'm almost like, no, I'm 1,000,000% sure they still would have went forward with the gospel, no matter what. And when you become a Christian, or I would say a disciple of Jesus Christ, you got to realize that there's nothing, first of all, that's going to stop the movement of God. It's just not going to happen. People can try, but it's just not going to happen. Knowing that, I think we should all be going back into our church, the actual church building. Yes, the church is not the building itself, but God did not create us to have distant fellowship. We can have distant fellowship, but come on, did God really create us to stay away from each other? Let's be honest. Don't think so. And when we really study our word, we'll see that. That's just my opinion. Also, all these companies out here who are requiring their employees to wear masks to do their job, I wonder what percentage of those companies are going to require their employees to get a vaccine when the vaccine, this so-called vaccine, is available. I could almost guarantee you that the majority of those companies that require their employees to wear a mask, if not all, they're probably going to require them to get a vaccine. That's why I just believe it's best to have your own business. Of course, after doing my research, I do see that, Trump is actually more in favor of small businesses than Biden. But anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you had a problem with it, give it a thumbs down. Once again, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be more videos like this. Once again, this is your boy, your buddy, your best friend, and your brother, Byron. God bless you. Jesus love you.